Hi, this is Roger, thanks for dropping by. This is just working on one plant today, and it's going to form a sequence of events. Not going to like it. This is Dendrobium conico, which once was quite a good plant on a mount, but like many of my dendrobiums after the move, the mounts went downhill. This was one of them. And basically I thought, well, let's see if we can get it going in a pot, and it will not grow in the pot. But it's not one of these where all is lost, because it does have some Keikis that are just about salvageable, probably. That one has managed to get a few roots into the pot, but I doubt if they've done much. Well, they did start to grow, but that root's failed. So that's just about got some green on the top. So that's one. It won't go in the pot with that really long root, so that'll have to get trimmed off. That one. So that's one. And then this one, again, has just about got some green. Again, the long roots won't go in the pot. So that's two. And there's another one here that's got little or no roots, so this one might not work, but it's worth a try. See, that one's got very little root on it, but it's the one with the most green and the most swollen cane. So we've got 3 Keikis and a plant to throw away. So that's that to throw away. That'll go in my bin that goes out to the dustbin, which is, I'm just going to say, nowhere in sight. Here it is. So I'm just going to get these bits out of here so that I can put the media in the tray. Like that. And then, I've been doing bonsai this morning. That's on the other channel, obviously. So that's Dendrobium conico in there, and the plant in there. See, that was not a success. No sign of root activity. So we will dump that in the bag, followed by Dendrobium convolutum. That was a present from Lynn. It's never grown, and it's not going to. That's just a set of dead roots with dead sticks on top. So that's that one. Forget, this will always free up space when I do this. Followed by, this was my Dendrobium nesta Keikis. The plant died, and now the Keikis have died. That was one of my best dendrobiums around the other house. Used to have masses of blooms. It was a good plant. Had it quite a long time, and now it's just failed. Followed by, not finished yet, this was a replacement Dendrobium harveyanum that's failed. Again, it just didn't grow. No viable roots, and dead sticks on the top. That's a shame. That's a really nice dendrobium to own, harveyanum. Lovely blooms, but not on that one. And finally, last but not least, this is sad because I spent quite a long time trying to get one of these. Finally got one, only to have it fail miserably, and that was Dendrobium trigonopus. Again, it arrived, it was in bloom, and I don't believe it was big enough to bloom, so it probably got taken off quite a large plant in, you know, with a bloom on it, and took too much out of the plant. So when it arrived with me, it didn't have good roots at all. So there we go, there they were, gone. I know that might seem a bit ruthless, but at the moment, out of the rescues, there is one that's looking dodgy and one that's probably not going to grow, but it's going to get given a chance because it's still got green leaves. So that's where we are. Now, let's hope these grow, because again, nice blooms, nice plant. I'm just going to use up the existing mix, which is the that guy with that flipping motorbike again. Never mind, hopefully the camera won't pick it up too bad. It's a lovely bike, but it's also very loud, and it's just the other side of my fence, which is right down the bottom of their garden. So miles away from their house, but very close to mine, unfortunately. Right, let's see what we can do with this. Oops, too much. Keep forgetting these have got long roots. We get the bases of the plants all at the same height, irrespective of roots, and then put the media around those roots. Getting a fair bit of moss in there so that there's a reasonable amount of moisture, and then hopefully they'll hold themselves upright. I'm just pushing the media down so that it's tight around the roots and the base of the Keikis is just on the surface, and I'm hoping they will be self-supporting. Well, the two with the reasonable roots are, the other ones decided to play silly bees, so we'll stick a stake in. Hopefully the stake will stay upright, and then we'll get a clip around all of them and the stake. What sort of size clip do we want? Something like that one. Yeah, that'll just hold them upright. So that go. When that bike turns off, it seems as though you've gone deaf. Right, so that's that, and I'm just going to go and grab handful of medium bark to lie on the surface. Now that doesn't matter that that's around the base of the plants, because that won't hold moisture, but it'll stop the moisture evaporating off the moss and hopefully stop the algae forming on the moss. That's the theory. And then we've got some water here ready to go. We'll give it a water. You have to bear in mind that the moss that was in that mix was only damp, it wasn't wet. Yeah, so I'm pouring quite a lot of water over that to get it quite damp. And then we'll pick up one of these trays. Stop it dripping on anything else. Put our tag back in, and that's now in a state of rescue, but under normal circumstances Keikis do tend to grow, but those Keikis have been on that plant an awful long time, have dropped quite a few leaves over this winter, which is why I want to get them now at the start of the growing season. They all have a growing tip and they are all reasonably plump. They all have roots, one not as good as the other two. It should do okay. So that was a little bit of a clear out. We lost Trigonopus, all dendrobiums here. Harveyanum, Nesta and Convolutum. And hopefully we've saved Kaneko. So there we go, quick video. We might have a bit of ruthlessness on the Oncidium front in the near future. We shall see. Anyway, that's that one. See you next time. Bye for now.